Hello, everybody. Going live. Hey, what you doing? What you doing?
You're not going live. You are live.
We are live. We're not going live. We are live. We are live with you today. This is a special treat for everyone, with investors and stuff. With those who know me personally, who would like to get on here and see what me and Nate Dogg's up to. You're sat between the two of us right now. I'm just going to move the camera around a little bit. That way you kind of see what I'm talking about. I'm on the left.
They can see they can see the button.
Okay, I'm on the right of this, like right over here. Hi, and Nate Dogg is over here. He's going to wave. So, hey. Now, what are we up to? We just how we bring people in. Let them know what we're doing. And we are checking out cameras that will turn like this. Let me see here.
It was good. I had it good.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nate. Thank you, Nate, for your time, your energy. Thank Deanna for her time and energy. Thanks, Cece. He does do things around here for the show. He moves a lot of it for us. And, well, if you had the big circle, you could probably bring it up there. But thank you all who are family, friends, all those who have sponsored us, supported us. We have grown significantly. And now to those who would like to be part of, I was asked by an investor if I could do like just talk to people commercially. And that's what I'd like to do right now. Spend a few minutes telling you what we're up to. That way, you may have cameras or something laying around or equipment you're not using. We're just not necessarily looking for the next best thing. But we will advertise whatever you have on our show if you wish that to be so. Right now, what are we doing? You can see this here on the computer. We're looking at cameras that move in the nighttime that will pick up motion, nighttime vision. Our cameras were told.
This one can also do live streaming.
Live streaming, see. We want to be able to sit down with where we set like 4 cameras or 5 cameras out in the middle of, you see my hand. Let's say this is the cemetery. And I want to set it up at 4 corners. Like, let's say you're in the middle of the cemetery. Let's say here's one of the cameras, then you got the other cameras sitting around here. And you got your, whatever we're recording here at cemeteries or in the house or something, and we just set it around, and then we got to have a power source. But right now, we're just checking out these cameras. I believe we could catch so much more. There was things that happened that was spooky while we've been out there in these places, and people are appreciating it because, in a way, it brings us all together like a church, and I get to kind of be the little bit of a leader of this thing, and I appreciate it from everyone.
Kicking the people.
Well, quit kicking the people. I like it. And so just bear with us. We're right here. You're sat between me. Nate's over there. I'm over here, and we're hanging out. Thank you all.
It's real nice. Invite somebody over, and you just won't stop beating up on them.
Just won't stop beating up on them. Nate says I beat up on my people too much. I'm a lovable beater. I'm not a bad beater. Everybody sees how I treat Zeus.
I'm not sure how that sounded.
Oh, his girlfriend left him. His girlfriend left him, so he's back home. Poor guy. Poor guy. So, for the most part, thank those who have sponsored stuff. I've got some people who want to, who says they are going to bring me, some cameras and stuff. I've got somewhere like 50 different places I would like to check out, as well as those who have places. I won't put anybody's stuff on my show that don't want their name called or where they're actually located at. But we're going to be respectful, discreet about things. And definitely we're getting the advertisement going. So, to the investors, go back to the camera stuff.
I want to go over there.
What are you looking for? So, we are looking for these cameras. We want some real good equipment. I think that, the way we're doing it, the cameras, the cameras that we've got, we're told it was night vision. And if you notice, it does show parts of night vision. But they really don't get the majestic feeling we get.
It's night vision, but it's only meant to be like up close and personal.
Yeah, it's not that majestic feeling we feel when you go out there. It's like Robert said, a guy who goes with us and some other people. They don't want to be mentioned, but thank you for writing. They say it's such this feeling when we're doing this. And they just love it. They said they'll be watching tonight. We've been growing the numbers. We're also looking. There I go again. I didn't mean to tap your chair leg. Sorry, everyone. So as you sit here and you enjoy this, drink your coffee with us. We're going to talk to you, hang out. Who knows? We might cook a burger or two. And get Deanna on that burger cooking deal. Ain't that right? She'd like to say hi, everybody, but she hasn't been feeling herself lately. As well as prayers for the family. For the families, I'll put it that way, because really it's not just one family. It's a bunch of families in one. So we love it. We love it. Thank you all. I'm sorry, Nate, dog. I'm spitting on you. See, I'm abusive, people. I just spit on his hand by accident. We have fun, love, and abuse. There you go. Fun, love, and abuse. Who don't like fun, love, and abuse? But I didn't pick on you. You swear I didn't love you. But yeah, this is how we are in real life. Like we're working right now. We've been working this morning. And I just decided to bring it live to everyone. What we're talking about doing. As well as what you're watching right now. Different. That view right now. Okay, go back. I'll show people kind of what I'm talking about. I can put a corner. I can put a camera in this corner. A camera in this corner. One in this corner. One in this corner. And the night vision. That way we would catch.
Oh, he doesn't need it.
20 to 30 feet of the whole surrounding area. And the cameras, we set them up usually here and here, or here and here. And we try to focus the energy in the middle, where the tallest part of every cemetery or area that we go to, I want to get to the top of that land and then set the cameras. Well, if I had a four-corner system, let's say right here is about middle way, in this particular cemetery, the peak is actually right about here. It's not center. It's more like right in here. If you notice this tree here, that is your peak. The land actually, if you look at it, it's rounded up like that and rounded up like that. And then you see it sets in the middle a little taller. But it sets really high right here and then starts going off. So your energy is going to be at the top of any pinnacle. So try to move my hands here where you can see what I'm talking about. Like that. So you're looking for where your energy is going to occur the most. And here we set the camera up right here and tried to record this area. So the camera did reach out there. It was recording somewhere around these tombstones. And that's why the other one we went to, we did the same thing. And, you know, when I asked for something to make a noise, our microphones, okay, here we go. This is the one that it said no to. Our camera stopped working. It would not work. It stayed on just that one picture. We'll show that tonight. So this is beautiful, Nate. Thank you for showing what we did last night. I can explain to people exactly what happened here. This is the camera when we show it tonight. If we can bring this up and the other one. We're talking about learning to do live feeds. We're actually learning right now to be able to do live streaming at different places at once. Okay, go to the other one we went to. Because that one there, we got no recording of or anything. Now, we're going to go to the second one we went to, where you will hear me plainly say on my videos, if you have something to say, if you're here, this might, we're here for you right now. Step into the light. We heard noises. So we've got a couple of audio programs, but they just don't measure up to what I want. I want clarity. And I know that's hard with what we got. Now, here's the other one we were at this morning. Now, the energy...
Entrance.
Yeah, here's the entrance, and it's a circle. So when you go back and watch the videos, we stopped somewhere right in here, and we walked up here. Now, right here, can you pull back from that? Pull back.
Back?
Yeah, go zoom out, zoom out. Okay, stop. This is the highest point. That's where we felt the energy. That's where you keep hearing saying, I feel it. I did not know that was the highest point last night. I had never walked through this particular cemetery. But when I got here, ESP was shooting off everywhere around these stones. That's where in the video, we did actually get video of the cemetery. But we probably got this much of that area. If I had a 4-camera setup or something that's wireless, I could do a lot brighter area, or bring cameras over here and just focus on the highest point. Like I said, if you watch, it's technically the highest point is like that right there. A lot of people don't know that. So you go with your highest point of energy.
Have a rig set up to where the 4 cameras are stuck right there in the middle, looking all outward.
You do that too. That's why we're looking for rotating tripods.
Which
the technology, if it's out there, we don't know it yet. We have studied this stuff, looking it up. We're looking for a camera that if we are in one area and the setup is in the other area, you could take and turn the cameras by Bluetooth or by singular cell. And that's what these are. These work off of cell phones.
Not Bluetooth.
So.
Cellular, whatever, cell phone signal.
Well, maybe we'll build the tripod. Look, notice something here. We can build it, attach that to a tripod. Just set it wherever we want to, and it'd still do the same thing, right? We could turn it wherever we're at, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about to investors here. This would actually work if we had 4 of them and put it on a 4-screen monitor, a 4-screen split screen monitor. And while we go to another location, we have this constantly recording the. Go back to the cemetery. So let's say we got our cameras here set up, and we drive away. They all have a track chip in them anyway, so anybody takes off with our equipment while we're gone, they're going to come see you first, wherever it's at. That's how actually Dollar Generals work now. Did you know that? A lot of people don't know that now. If they pick you up taking or stealing anything inside the store, now they go see you at the house. They don't come to us and ask us who took what now. That's how high technology works these days. They're going to start visiting you at your door.
They don't even need the employees to watch the cameras.
Not anymore, no.
The employees that work in the store don't have to watch the cameras. The cameras are...
Deanna gave me this lovely cup of coffee. Thank you. Want to sip?
The cameras
Drink.
in those stores...
Drink.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, never mind. I'll drink it. Go ahead, everybody. I'm just having fun. Thank you all for watching. Go ahead, Nate. Finish what you're saying.
The cameras in most of these businesses are saved on a computer hard drive in the store and
a server
on the cloud.
Well, Walmart and all of them are hooking their systems together now, see? So if you get busted at one place, before you walk in the door, they know you at the other. That's how it works. They're going to be together. That's why we bring you this show as an investor. I'm going out to people who can invest and sponsor. Like I said, I know a lot of older people who don't get out that much, and they get tired of TV shows, but they love watching this stuff. So this helps elderly. That helps people who are less fortunate that can't, how would you say it, would be handicapped or, special needs kids. People who want to do something different. Something that's why I love this show. That's why we love doing this. So many people and getting the help. And we take, and that's why I'm showing you this.
Let's help make this a job.
Yeah, I like the job. Why not have fun with what we've done several times? Okay, so if we left this out in the middle of the field, our camera's set up, then we drive away and we go to one of our other spots or other house. We might have another system set up there, and we'll switch live feeds. So, for example, last night really got on my nerves. I would have to go off live, get back on live, I lose signal. And I know that hurts my people watching it because they're like, can't you do better than this? Yes, we can. Yes, we will. And we will strive to do it with or without. I mean, I'd rather everybody get involved and say, you know what, we're going to help. We're going to get this show set up and make it look really good. And maybe you just like it the way it is. But really, with the right camera system and stuff, we'll catch things. We'll catch more things, as well as cameras that look up into the sky. Here lately in our areas all around, people are seeing more and more lights in the sky. Flashing lights at that don't resemble planes or drones. And they are. There's more talk about it. There's just so many people, Just too many people talking about it all around. That's even, well, like at the store where I work, which I got to be there here in a little while. I got to work the rest of the day there. At the Water Valley Dollar General store, becoming a high profile store too. It really is. And that's what we love about this. That feeling you get, you know, are we alone? Is the aliens out there? I've always said this world houses everything. It houses aliens. It houses things you've never seen. As much as I'd like to say this here, Google Maps, is actually cannot do much. If you understand what I'm getting at. For example, they could go out in the rainforest and do like this much, but they can't get in certain parts of that rainforest to do actual, what would you call it? They can't actually map the whole Earth. The whole Earth, we've only actually mapped about, what was it was saying the other day on a documentary. We've only covered parts of the world. There is still a lot more out there. And I believe that. I know that because there's just more and more documentation coming out of this stuff. Lost Civilizations, like from Graham Hancock. If you haven't seen that on Netflix or watched it, watch that show. And you see my hand here. Because Google Maps can only do so much. So we get to move around and see where we're at. But there are other places they don't. They can't. There's some areas, if you notice, if you zoom in, will be a bunch of trees, but yet you know there's roads there and stuff. That's the roads we've been traveling down, certain areas, and we try to tell you. Now, yeah, some is on Google Maps. So not everything has been mapped. So we're just going some places we normally go.
Yeah,
that's why we're switching.
Don't think your online map service or even one of those boxes that you can put in your vehicle that doesn't require internet are infallible. They can brain fart too.
Yeah, so always keep your head about you when you're GPSing things. Always. That's one of the things that kept me on the road 20-something years. If a viaduct, I come up on one that said 12-1, yet trucks can go through it, I usually made the bypass. I wasn't going to chance going underneath that bridge. And I'd see other trucks do it. But, hey, it kept me going for 20-something years, so. Billions of miles later, I've traveled the world over 3 or 4 times. So, you know. I like it. I've been to 3 different countries in my life. It's not the whole world, but I'd like to go to it. See what they got. I mean, that is an illusion more than anything.
Oh, blue.
The world is blue. The world's blue. If you don't believe me, look up in the sky. It's blue, right?
The ocean is blue. That's why the sky is blue.
Also, the ocean and the sky being blue that's why we're blue.
The ocean reflects off of the water in the sky.
I don't know. You want my theory, or you gonna keep yours?
What's yours?
Mine is, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're the aliens, believe it or not. We're the ones gonna make flying saucers.
Well, that doesn't explain why the sky is blue.
Now the alien blew one way and another alien blew the other way.
Oh my
gosh. Don't pull up my ears too hard.
What in the world?
Don't say that
It's
too
got to
loud.
be something I
Somebody might hear
accidentally
me.
pressed here. That bull crap. Okay, street side. I don't know.
It's
what
an
the heck
inside
I'm
joke,
talking about.
everybody. That's all I can say. I ain't gonna tell the joke. Ouch, you pulled on my ears
And
too hard.
If at all possible, if you have a map app on your phone, I don't know about map apps on iPhones, but Google Maps will at least allow you to download the map offline if you lose your cell phone signal. And some of these places, they don't really have good cell phone signals.
Okay, good. Appreciate it.
Well, you know that. What about the ghosts?
Yeah.
I
I don't think they care what we got, AT&T or.
No, it doesn't matter what service you have. It's radio waves.
Get out with the middle of the spookies and ghost and go, hey, this is Verizon. Can you hear me now?
Hey, it's your cell phone may be
Can you hear
digital.
me now?
Your cell phone may be digital, the radio, but you know, all this stuff is running off of one simple thing.
So we're looking for the
radio
cameras.
waves.
Okay. Let's get back to the show. The investors and stuff who are listening, who wants to help.
Don't let people get lost.
They're going to get lost until we're found. Okay, let's go to another picture of what we've been looking for, which is the computer. Now, hold on. Which one is it? The next one is... We just seen camera. Go back to the cameras.
Don't you say that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out exactly how to head this course, this ship, Captain. Go back to the cameras. Now, go back to all the cameras on the website. On Google or whatever you found them all.
What? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I want to save this one.
All right, save that one. Anybody who wants to get us some or anybody wants to contribute, Bloodstone Megaverse supports Spookmasters. If you want to support us, you can either do it by getting a book online at Kindle or Amazon. We got the PG version out right now. 1849 coming out in a few months. And trust me, you know, it's well worth reading. It is very well worth reading. So we're looking at the different things here and trying to figure out what would work best.
Oh man, look at that one. That one's solar powered and everything. What the crap? But you got a big old fat box covering up one side of it.
Well, I ain't gonna dish it. Send it to me. We'll try it. I mean, I'll advertise.
I'm just saying it'd be better if the camera was like up top.
Well,
because that big old fat box makes a blind spot, a big blind spot.
Maybe.
That's like that's like those one things that like Lowe's or a Walmart.
Yeah, but do they work?
Will put out in their driveway if they're having power issues. This security system never stops.
If you got something, you got an old security system laying around or something, you can give it to us. We'll borrow. Hey, it's still yours. You want to keep your equipment, you can. When we're done using it, we'll give it back. If that's what you want. But it could be on Spookmasters next. The fastest growing show on the internet. That's the truth. It's growing by leaps and bounds. And there's no sight of slowing down. Appreciate the people who got a hold of me. Yes, you can get a hold of Deanna. You can get a hold of Nathan. But most people want to get a hold of me. So that's what I like. My phone number is 270-804-8606. If you want to get part of this. You got an ideal. Get with me. You know, I like it. We're going to be using walkie-talkies before long. There's some places that will have 2 or 3 places in it. And I don't want to say not too much about it. But we're going to have walkie-talkies. And while one person in one place, the other person in the other place. And we can relay. While we're on the video being recorded, you can also hear us walkie-talkie things back to each other. That's a team. That's what I'm looking for, a team. A team that wants to help. That are innovative.
This thing is pretty neat right here.
If you're innovative, you think you're creative, get with me. I need your help. We need your help. Bloodstone Megaverse wants your help. So if you really, you know, really into stuff like I said with hunting, that we're hunting is what we're doing. Spookmasters. We'll do it. I want to get back down to Hickman and set up a system down there by the edge of the river where we heard all that splashing while we were down there the other night. That is a true thing. We didn't make those noises, but something was huge out there, and it splashed, and we all knew it.
It's pretty cold for something to be dumping into the water that big too.
Huge. I mean, it was way out there. It wasn't next to us, but it was loud enough. It wasn't a little fish.
The only thing I could think of to take a dip for the fun in the cold like that is a polar bear.
Well, tonight at around 11, and I say around because it might take a few minutes, but just stay tuned to all those. I will try to get on Facebook Live, and we will try to show the video and let you hear the splash. What we heard, as well as what happened at Camp Beauregard, as well as what happened at the cemetery of, you know, what were they? Was they Buffalo Soldiers? Nobody knows. They might have been Buffalo Soldiers. That's what I think they called them. So
I don't know. What are you talking about? My brain farted.
when they buried black people back in the Civil War, I think they called them Buffalo Soldiers.
I don't know nothing about that. I'm not a big history buff.
Well, we just know that that's what they did. So they're supposed to be, you know, just had a stigma of it that you'd see like white shadows and stuff walk around. For example, somebody lost their keys one time, told me. So they could not find the keys. They had left it in the car steering wheel and got out and walked around, come back, and the keys were gone. They shined a light and finally found the keys in the grass. There's one incident. One is where a brand new car, died right there at the entrance. And in like 2 or 3 minutes, and they started getting a hold of somebody to come get them and went back to crank the car. They said they never had an issue with the car, took it home, cranked right up again. They really believe it and it's very possible because a lot of people don't realize at that entrance is the highest point of the energy. The entrance itself is the highest point of energy. So when you pull in there, you're in some type of magnetic field. I don't think we researched that deep into paranormal activity. I think if we do more research into it, we will find a story there that will, in turn, we understand what's going on at these places for paranormal activity, the energy levels. Now that's a nice, yeah.
I think it's basically saying that it does night.
Well,
I mean,
am I wrong to say, while we're watching this stuff,
white light mode, color picture. Oh, it's night vision with color.
yeah, but they must have some kind of light on the camera because I've noticed, like, okay, I'm going to try to give you my theory.
Oh, I get. It's basically a flashlight. It's a regular LED flashlight that everything can see. This one is the infrared, which nothing can see, and it causes it to be in black and white.
Well, see, that's what we're looking for, the infrared, because where we go is so dark.
Infrared also does a lot of spectrums that make things visible that's not normally visible.
So are we looking to buy this? Is it something be interested in having?
Nice.
Would it? Okay, so bring it up, show everybody where it's at. We're looking for 4 of these cameras, and that'll hook into the same system.
Campark.net.
There you go. So anybody interested in buying us some or get with us, we're looking to get the fundings for these cameras.
We'll save it.
So we're going to save this
and put it in there.
Yes. And if you're a team effort, we could get a bunch of people together and buy them, and then we go out and do these things. Love it, love it. We can even do events that way. That would be cool because, like I was saying, night vision to me, I'm going to say night vision to me is, my theory is, we're supposed to have night vision cameras. And we're using light to see things. So that's not really night vision. We need night vision where we turn all the lights off and you see everything. The darker, the better. That kind of night vision. And it's kind of sad to say, but that it really ain't night vision if you got to put light on it to see.
And That's
not night vision.
I know that there is such a thing as night vision that allows a camera to see very far away. Yeah. I've seen it before.
So we're looking for those cameras that can do the big views. So if you know something I don't know and say, you know, he must not know about this camera or that camera, let me know. Get with us. We want to know this stuff. Like I said, we're learning how to do a live stream and then cut into another live stream at the same time. So that way, while we're rolling, we can still show the cemetery. And while we're moving around and stuff. We don't have the setup, but we're working for it. So
SIM card is included. 100 megabytes free data.
You're watching what the pastor of the Church of what's doing right now. This is our dedication to what we do.
I wonder what you got to do to get more than 100 megabytes.
I don't want to think about what it takes to get 100 megabytes.
No more than 100.
No more than 100. I see.
Somebody trying to sell me something.
They're always trying to sell us something. That's nothing new. I'm trying to sell people something right now. Something new. Welcome to Business 101. Don't tell people what you're doing. Don't tell people what you're doing. I tell everybody what I'm doing. That's how honest I am. At least I'm honest. I'm like Donald Trump. I'm not the only one using the system, people. I've been there. I've been there. But like I was telling earlier, somebody...
Dave Chappelle said, Donald Trump said, I know the system is rigged because I use it.
Because I use it. Well, we all do. We all use it. There's nobody immune. We all use the system. We have our nicks through things, and everybody uses it. You can't be in the system and not use it somehow. I mean, honestly, you're going to use it. That's an entitlement. Welcome to your country called America. We all get entitlements whether we like it or not. I mean, there are people out here who say, well, I don't need entitlements. They've used entitlements, and if not, they will. Because, like, I know a person right now who's sick in a hospital. She can't afford the bills, but she's going to use what she can get to pay them bills. It's not cheap, and hey, take it, use it. That's what it's there for. It's stress relieving on your family. Use all you can get, because it's out there. Somebody's going to get it if you don't, and we know this. But look at this night vision stuff. See, I really want it more like actual, where we can see things that...
Well, I do worry about that being a fake picture. They just turned it into gray and darkened it up a little bit to make it look like night.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy my coffee, everybody. You want another cup drink? Man, it's some good stuff.
Oh, you made the
You're
camera...
my cup.
You made the camera have a seizure.
Made the camera have a seizure. Yeah, that reminds me. We were sitting there last night, and I said something moved, and the camera went out of autofocus. I was not moving the camera, and it looks like a shadow moves. I really want to go back and watch that. I've seen it once, but I didn't get any details. I really want to get some details and try to get back out there. It was such a good, easy feeling. It was spooky, though. Yeah, it's very spooky. To stand there and know that energy's there.
What is that? $90. It looks like a GoPro almost.
Well, I'll do you like Donald Trump does you. Where's the $1,000 one? Because these people deserve the very best. We don't go cheap on the people. We go as high
I'm
mark
just
as we
curious about
All
it.
right. Well, find me a $5 million camera and we'll talk. Turkey. A lot of it.
I don't
Everybody
care.
looks at me. This is how I tell
I
you.
don't care for turkey. It tastes too much like bologna.
Well, then make it high steak chicken, baby. Yeah. High steak chicken. I run over a few chickens on the highway and took them home with me. Yummy, yummy. Ain't nothing like homemade chicken.
Turkey that tasted like bologna.
Oh, yeah?
It
I
tastes-
took home roadkill possum and stewed that baby up, and it tastes just like it come out of the woods.
You eat what? Eat possum? Nah, you warned me before you cooked that crap up. I ain't eating that.
Need another drink? Thank you all for joining. Here you go. I'll give you a cookie here in a minute. Just hang on.
I could smell possum while it was alive, and it was nasty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I could run one over, put it in stew, and you still swear it come out of the woods. They miss the point sometimes, don't they, people? See, my people didn't miss what I was saying. I could run it over, cook it in a stew pot, and you still swear to God it come out of the woods. See, you wouldn't know no different, would you? Raccoons smile at me when I cook them because my meal's so good. So good.
The only thing I heard was possum and eating, and I'm like, that don't go together.
Why do you want to eat squirrel brains? Well, we all want to be nuts every now and then.
I don't want squirrel brains. I don't mind the squirrel meat.
Oh, shoot. There ain't nothing like a batch of squirrel brains and eggs, baby. Throw some onion in it. Okay, maybe you don't want onion. Throw some mushrooms on top of that. I tell you what, you want to talk about a real crazy brainiac. Woo! Before that day's over with. And people wonder where I get my my charisma, my go, and don't slow down go. I'm telling you, this is not chemical induced, people.
From the
I'm
force?
really like this all the time. I think my body just naturally
that
makes it. That's the problem. They can't figure me out. They can trigger me, but they'll never figure me out.
Oh, you'd probably outlast Darth Vader.
Darth Vader ain't shit.
Darth Vader would get tired chasing you around.
Chase me, baby, chase me. You ain't gonna. I ain't gonna let you catch me. I got work to do, honey. Let's go.
The only reason why you let him catch you is so you can get that lightsaber from him.
Oh man, well, I'm telling you, when you have an infection running through your body,
Kicking the people.
sorry, when you have an infection, a lot of people don't realize how bad I had an infection. They really don't have a clue. Only the people around me who was close enough, who wanted to stay when the rubber met the road, so to speak, don't realize what I went through. I mean, everybody's just saying he's crazy, he's nuts, he's out of control. Yeah, we told everybody I was. I don't seem what that. I mean, there was things in my mind. I go back and I think is just gone. But I had an infection. It was going through my brains just like it was going through my soul. I mean, I was on go, go, go. There was no slowing down. Because somehow or another the infection went out of my nuts into my head. And that's creepy for me to say because that's the only way we can explain it. I mean, whatever, I had C. diff. Then on top of it, I ended up with the infection going from my hip out through my groin, and it went throughout my body. So not only was I losing all my fluids at once, I was on an adrenaline rush. I couldn't even lay down and sleep. Well, when we finally cured that problem, everything finally slowed down. I know at work people go, "What's wrong with you? Why don't you concentrate?"
You slowed down?
Slow down wasn't the issue.
I never noticed you slow down.
I would take a level, I would put a level on a wall, and I swear I could do it at a 90-degree angle and preach to you until you knew that was level. My focus was so out of whack. Really, I could take and say, this is level, right? Draw a straight line, Chester. Draw that straight line, like right across my hand, right? Now, when on that infection, I could actually go, and it looked freaking level. But actually, level is like this. See what I mean? That stuff was happening. You tell me put something in reverse, I'd throw it in forward, knowing I did it. That's the problem. I still do that. You better stop. I need to go back and check out my infection levels. But really, it did. In other words, technically, my balls blew up and went throughout my whole body, but my balls were fine. Hey, isn't there a superhero like that? They blow up. Hey, Angry Birds, where the guy blows up like a bomb and there he is again. That's kind of sort of me. I'm just saying. But a lot of people didn't realize that. That is something that creeps me out because finally we got it straight. We got my blood cleaned up. But this is what the doctor told me. He said, you are in better shape than a lot of 24-year-olds are.
Color night vision.
I mean, I just enjoy my health now. I enjoy it. It's more worth my wealth. The health is more worth your wealth. But it's great if you have wealth to go with your health. Max Braggs, baby. Preach on. That's right. Thank you all for joining. For those who really just not doing much, wanting to hang out, watch something crazy for a little bit. This is for the investors. This is for those who are thinking about getting with the spookmasters. So we appreciate your time. Here's some more coffee. I got cookies over here if you want them. Just reach.
Making the freaking camera have a seizure.
I don't like it. That's where I said about the autofocus.
Too much caffeine intake.
This is the same camera I used last night. Hi, everyone. Notice how my camera does. This is what I was talking about. Usually in autofocus when you're sweeping.
This one looks like a decent one. Look at that. You can put that one wherever you want to.
I know.
And it actually will hang below whatever you put it on. So you can get a 360 view for real.
Well, I'd like to get a 360 view. I'd like to have like something we could do like Netflix. I mean, not Netflix, but Roku's got the
Roku.
Roku's got the scrolling
okay
live stream. And this here would say like Spookmasters as it's strolling, and then you watch the nighttime stuff.
I swear, everybody else that I've ever heard say that in person always says Roku. I'm like, where's the second U?
Right here, sitting beside you.
Or where's the second O?
Or sitting between you. The camera's between us. I got any more? So, thank you all for joining my live show for a few more minutes. I got to get off here. Is it really 1:30? 7? Okay, well, everyone, I got to get off here.
There's a video.
We'll be back about 11 o'clock tonight. Thank you all for joining. Come back and see us at about 11 tonight. God bless. I got to go to the store. Have a great day. God bless.
No.